Hello again, this is John Wild, here to give you another look at vintage action figures. This time, we'll be looking at Apollo Creed from the Rocky line of action figures produced by Phoenix Toys in 1983.
The Rocky line of action figures came out in 1983, almost a full year after the motion picture Rocky III was released. There were only 4 action figures produced: Rocky, Apollo Creed, Clubber Lang, and Thunderlips. These action figures are hard to find complete unless on card. Apollo Creed is portrayed by Carl Weathers in Rocky III. In this episode of the story, Rocky's trainer Mickey dies of a heart attack after a match with Clubber Lang, and Rocky asks Apollo Creed to help him train for the rematch. Apollo takes Rocky away from his wealthy training facility and back to the streets to regain the Eye of the Tiger in his attempt to regain his title and have revenge for his trainer's death. The Apollo Creed figure came on card, stating Carl Weathers as Apollo Creed. Apollo Creed had appeared in the previous 2 installments of the Rocky series. Carl Weathers, a former Oakland Raider, would go on to become a 1980s action movie legend, portraying Colonel George Dillon in Predator and Action Jackson in a movie of the same name. Hey, not that Action Jackson, this one.
The Apollo Creed figure is an adequate action figure with plentiful accessories. He came with Apollo's signature red and white striped trunks with blue trim, very patriotic. Also included were 2 removable boxing gloves and the heavyweight championship belt. The Apollo Creed figure is built in a similar fashion to Masters of the Universe figures. 1 hand fisted and 1 palm open. His legs are straight though, unlike Masters of the Universe figures. The figure's legs only go this far forward and this far back. He has a 360-degree rotation at the arms and at the waist. He has no paint application under the trunks and white boots with red and blue piping on the socks. The head is made of soft plastic and is attached to the neck by a peg. The face sculpt is definitely Carl Weathers and not too bad for 1983. Let's take an overall look at the figure. On the back of the head is the country of origin stamp, Hong Kong. On the back of the figure, brand stamp, copyright 1983, United Artists Corporation. The Apollo Creed figure is a difficult figure to complete for the Phoenix Toys Rocky line. He has 4 accessories, and the boxing trunks are unique to this action figure. The boxing gloves and championship belt were reused for Rocky and Clubber Lang. For action figures in 1983, this line is a disappointment. All the characters use the exact same body mold with limited articulation. Cheap quality and a late release in comparison to the movie led these toys to be mostly forgotten by kids of the 1980s. But I enjoy these toys for what they were: rack toys, an inexpensive way to relive the excitement of Rocky III. They won't be remembered as the best toys in the 1980s, but they were the best Rocky toys produced in the 1980s, and for the love of Rocky III and the excitement of hearing Survivor's Eye of the Tiger, Phoenix Toys Rocky action figures are the champions. I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to catch my latest uploads. And until next time, get the chicken, Rock!